It is now coming up on 6:16 on this Friday night. The chief, Betsy, back with us now. You said something earlier, made people smile. Not as much rain this weekend.
Not as much rain this weekend, but we will have some rain.
Okay.
So it's just not intense rainfall that we'll be getting. But boy, what a far cry from 24 hours ago with what we have happening as far as the forecast goes east of the Mississippi River. Overnight, we do have clouds. We will have some showers and sprinkles. I'll show you that in just a moment as we continue to deal with what's left of Helene. Notice that our temperatures are holding steady. We are in the envelope. We are now in the atmosphere of Helene. Interestingly enough, these storms are kind of little bubbles. They bring their own atmosphere with them. They come right in. So we're technically getting Gulf of Mexico type tropical air. Y'all, it's Friday. You're just going to have to deal with it because it's just not working apparently. But we are going to have to deal with the warmer temperatures, the humid feeling. It's going to feel a little tropical around here. It's also going to be a little bit gusty as what's left of the energy continues to dissipate out of the storm system. The remnants are down here in Kentucky, so you can kind of see the swirl here, and you can see it's a far cry from the strength and the breadth and width of what we had yesterday happening. But there are still some very strong storms that are moving through southwestern Ohio. Cincinnati's had some issues earlier today with very gusty winds. Now they have severe storms and tornadic possibilities this evening. We're just kind of watching little sprinkles that are starting to fill in areas down toward Canton. You can definitely see where the center of what was Helene is. It's sitting over Louisville right now. And that northeast wind coming across northern Ohio is notable, especially the wind coming across the lake. Live buoy reports from the National Data Buoy Center showing 2-footers every 3 seconds near Buffalo, 8-footers every 7 seconds off of Lorain. That's the buoy that's sitting 16 nautical miles northwest of Lorain. It's because of the northeast wind, and that northeast wind is what is really kicking up the wave heights. Not only is it kicking up the waves, it is literally pushing the water. This is what's called a seiche. We are prone to these here in the Lake Erie Basin. So the water levels off of Buffalo, notice this red line has been going down throughout the early part of the day. It's considered to be low datum, 12 inches lower than where it was last night. Meanwhile, west of there in Toledo, the water level is up 2 feet. And that has taken place in the same amount of time as the water going down in Buffalo. So the water is moving. Literally, the wind is pushing it from east to west, and those wind gusts, as they start to come down, will allow the water to begin to fill back out to the eastern end of the basin. But we are still expecting some gusty conditions overnight and into the start of the day tomorrow, and that is going to impact the lake. Today was a no-go on Lake Erie. The ferries weren't even running to the islands. Tomorrow we may get the ferry action going back, but it's not going to be a very pleasant ride. 3 to 5 footers at best. I think we could still have some 7-footers on the west end of the lake. So your National Design-Mar hour-by-hour forecast shows that we still have some sprinkles, some showers here in northern Ohio. I just sent a text over to the Guardians. We are going to keep an eye out for some rogue sprinkles. At this point, we're not seeing any heavy rain threat, but we're just watching. We'll continue to have the showers around through the evening hours. Tomorrow morning, I think we start with a lot of clouds and maybe a few areas of sprinkles and showers. But in the afternoon, it looks like we'll get another surge of moisture coming in, and that means some more widespread rain showers, all of them light for Saturday evening into the overnight. We're going to do that again on Sunday. How much rain is coming in? This is not going to be the drought buster, but it is going to be beneficial rain, anywhere from 1/4 to upwards of 1 inch of rain by Sunday night. Here's your Union Home Mortgage forecast. We stay in the tropical envelope of Helene, or at least what's left of it, with the showers, with the clouds, with the mild air. Big cold front comes Tuesday. Look at that temperature drop back into the 60s for the Wednesday afternoon. Beautiful. And then we're going to stay very mild as we head through the end of next week, too.